stop fueling the people that are literally destroying the world that we live in. And if we do that, they will have less money to fight us with. They'll have less money to hire all the lobbyists. Dude, these people, they work on quarterly earnings. If 10% of us did this to Netflix, their stock price would drop 20%. Clip. Stop spending money with Visa and MasterCard, dude. They're ripping your face off. Right? Like if you can do a transaction in Bitcoin that saves you $35 in wire transfers, I might do that, dude, as long as I could replicate my Bitcoin hey, by the way, all this volatility, I sold my Bitcoin to Trump at 66. I can now rebuy it at 62. This looks like it might be a winner. This is the value of volatility. Although I got to wait. Okay, those 12.8, I want them back at a cheaper price. My weighted average cost is going to go down because of this contribution. And by the way, it's one thing I believe in. It's good karma. If they use and abuse that 12.8 billion BTC, it is not my job. I won't get upset with it. I have given that away. They can do whatever. They can wipe their face with it. Okay, it's not mine anymore. I do believe, though, on my side, it's awesome for karma. If you believe in karma, some people don't believe in it. I believe I came to this planet with a shitload of karma. I really do. I believe that the day I was born, I came in with a bag of karma, and I'm not going to give 1 gram away because I think it's actually the thing that has allowed me to be successful and lucky. And I actually say it like lucky and successful and lucky, whatever. But I think the karma would be the only thing that would explain my lottery ticket. Really, I feel like I got a lottery ticket compared to most people.
I saw on Twitter someone said, "The harder you work, the luckier you get." I was like, "Oh, that's true."
Oh, dude, luck! It's amazing how fast luck shows up when you work hard. I think you're more aware of it if you're working really hard. I think you start to. I had a man once tell me, he said, "Hey, you know, the guy that gives up, man, if he had just walked 3 more steps, there was a guy sitting at the corner, some old man, some gift, some dog, something. You just needed to go 9 steps more. And God, angel, fairy, whatever, the solution was right there." The other thing is, I run into people sometimes that are the solution to a problem I have, and I disregard them because they don't look the way I thought they were supposed to look to help me. I have learned to listen to everyone. And you know, I talk to a lot of people. You're probably looking and going, dude, that's a waste of time. Why would you spend 30 minutes with that guy? But as you'll see that over time, oh, wow, one, I got more information from than anyone across a very, very broad landscape because I'm not close. And I'm putting all these little tiny pieces together, right? It's like putting a puzzle together. And the more people you meet, the more the puzzle comes together. You start thinking about how people think, how they respond. That's what this service has been so valuable to me. Dude, I have learned so much about people in the last year. And I thought I kind of understood people, but I'm seeing it on a mass level right now.
Do you think you can get peak consumption in a community? Like, do you think, we've talked about community before and how that's one of the benefits of like the Bitcoin space. Can you reach that type of metric, or can you even move that over when you're thinking of like the amount of people that you meet?
Can I move it over?
Yeah, the concept of peak consumption over into a community.
Well, funny enough, I'm not sure I'm answering your question, but when I say we're at peak consumption, I mean we're at peak consumption for physical things. Funny enough, I think we have a peak deficit of knowledge, understanding, and the ability to understand. In fact, we may have a shortage of an interest in understanding. So it's I've not thought about it that way, but for me, the most valuable things we have as humans, we have a shortage of. And the things that we have the least amount of value, which are physical things, we have a surplus of all over the world. And I think all over the world, really.
That's kind of a scary idea because it should be the inverse. You would think I would want the inverse of that, would I not?
Well, if we had the inverse, we probably wouldn't be at peak demand on stupid shit. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. So it's not the consumption. It's that we have a shortage of knowledge, of understanding. This 21st century, okay? When I say that, people should be freaked out, man. Okay? Like I'm no one, but I'm sitting here going, hey, look, we pretty much don't have anything of value, and we have too much of everything that is of no value or little value that can be replicated, copied, and made up. Yet, how many people are really comfortable? I mean, I just spoke to a guy that's got maybe, I don't know, well over $1 billion, and he's miserable. He's a little like he doesn't know what to do, right? And this is a weird world right now. So, yeah, I think if we spent more time understanding things and being understandable, yeah, we would be in a better place, and we probably buy a lot less.
It's funny.
I don't know how to fix that, but the first thing you do is you start talking about it, right? The first thing you do is just go, hey, do we have peak goodness and peak understanding and peak education and peak IQ and peak emotional intelligence and peak charity and peak leadership and peak I'm a good leader or I'm a good boss? No, we don't have any of that peak. It's all at the bottom of the barrel. Do we have peak politicians, peak policemen?
See, I wonder if you can get to peak information, because I feel like now we're inundated with so much information, but we're just getting started because the whole next iteration, I guess, of AI and artificial intelligence is analyzing just data. I wonder if you can even get peak data, because data almost seems like it's infinite.
Yeah, see, I don't really care about peak data. I think we have way, way, way too much invaluable data. I think we go back to we have a shortage of great understanding. That means we have a shortage of either accurate information and teaching, or we, as a human species in America, we have lost the ability to learn anything.